We've roamed around North America as full-time RVers from late April until late November or early December every year for the past 5 years. In each winter, we return here to the Salt Lake Valley of Utah for ski season. So, what's it like enduring a long winter camping in your RV in winter conditions? And what steps do we take to keep ourselves and our equipment warm and comfortable? We'll show you the measures we take to survive sub-freezing temperatures in our RV without damage or discomfort in this episode of Grand Adventure. So stay tuned. Fortunately for us, winters are fairly temperate in places like the Salt Lake Valley. Typical winter daytime high temperatures here are commonly in the 30s, with overnight lows in the low 20s, although it will very occasionally dip below zero during a particular cold snap. Valley areas typically receive 50 to 54 inches of snowfall each winter on average, and it usually disappears fairly quickly after falling. There are, admittedly, many far colder and snowier places where we could be spending our winters. Wow, it's mild down here, and we don't see much snow at our RV. It's a winter wonderland just 12 miles away and around 7,000 feet higher in elevation where the skiing takes place. Head out to ski area where we recreate. Snowfall averages over 45 feet of powder annually. It really is the best of both worlds. Moderate winter weather where our RV is parked, and some of the best alpine skiing on the planet, just a 30-minute drive away. Our RV spot comes with electric included, so we choose to heat with electric rather than use our propane furnace. In fact, we only go through one 30-pound tank of propane about every 6 weeks in winter. So, how do we stay warm? In our primary living area, we count on our fifth wheel's built-in 1500-watt electric fireplace. It has a built-in thermostat, so we set it at room temperature and forget it. This is usually sufficient for keeping ourselves toasty warm in all but the coldest conditions. Moving upstairs into the bedroom area, we've placed a 1500-watt oil-filled electric radiator. It's thermostatically controlled and completely silent. Once again, we simply set it and forget it. But there are some mornings that a burst of extra heat is welcome during that morning shower. That's where our handy heater comes in. We picked this up at Walmart on the cheap and love that it takes up zero counter or floor space. Instead, it mounts itself right on the wall outlet. This is perfect for blasting a bunch of extra heat to warm up the bathroom on a chilly morning and eliminate shrinkage. And that's truly all we do to stay warm on the inside. Our fifth wheel lacks double thermal pane windows, and while some folks swear by putting Reflectix in the window, we've never felt the need. And quite frankly, I'd hate to block our exterior views and feel like we're living in a cave. But in addition to keeping ourselves warm and comfortable, it's equally important to keep our RV warm and comfortable too. Skirting an RV in winter is a highly effective way to manage extreme cold. Many of our neighbors choose to skirt, but it involves trade-offs in terms of cost, setup, time, and maintenance that we've never needed here in Utah. By sealing the gap between the ground and your rig, you trap a pocket of air that acts as insulation. This keeps your floors significantly warmer and prevents cold drafts from entering the living area. A well-fitted skirt can reduce interior heat loss by up to 25%. Plumbing protection is the primary reason most RVers skirt. It shields your water lines, holding tanks, and valves from freezing and bursting, which can be an incredibly expensive repair. Skirting also creates a protected out-of-sight area under your rig where you can store gear, like storage bins or tools, effectively adding another basement to your setup. RV skirting, however, is not without its negatives. First is cost. Professional custom vinyl or inflatable systems can cost between $1,000 and $3,500. Even DIY methods like foam board can add up when you include tapes and fasteners. Traditional vinyl skirts often require installing dozens of snaps or tracks into your RV siding. Custom vinyl is heavy and bulky to store when not in use. DIY foam or plywood requires precise measuring and cutting. DIY materials like foam board are often single use because they are difficult to transport without damage. Also, if a skirt is completely airtight without any ventilation, condensation can build up under the rig in a humid environment, potentially leading to mold or wood rot on the chassis. Finally, some RV parks have strict rules against certain types of skirting. They may prohibit what they consider unsightly DIY options like plywood, hay bales, or silver bubble wrap. Inflatable options are popular because they require no permanent modifications to your rig and are very fast to set up. Air skirts, inflatable RV skirting, are heavy-duty tubes that use air pressure to create a tight seal against the bottom of your RV and the ground. They are highly portable and can be set up in about 20 to 30 minutes without tools. But they're among the most expensive options, typically costing between $2,000 and $3,000, depending on the size of your rig. Because of the hassle involved, skirting an RV is best reserved for long-term stays. Although we could easily justify it for the 4 to 5 months that we spend here in northern Utah, like we said, winters in the Salt Lake Valley aren't that extreme, and we've survived just fine for the past 5 years without incurring the time, hassle, and expense of skirting. However, were we wintering in a much harsher environment, we could easily support skirting our RV for the improvement it provides in retaining warmth and heat. Thanks to a warm and cozy RV interior throughout the cold winter months, we're snug as a bug in a rug as we crawl into bed for a good night's sleep on our quality RV mattress from our valued video sponsor, Brooklyn Bedding. Improve your sleep while camping with a new RV mattress from our video sponsor, Brooklyn Bedding. They offer 4 different mattress constructions in 21 different sizes, depending on preference and price point. Everything from standard queen to all of those funky, odd RV sizes. Brooklyn Bedding manufactures all of its mattresses right at their factory in Arizona. And RVmattress.com ships them right to your door for free, all rolled up and compressed in a vacuum seal. Just cut the wrap to unroll the mattress onto your bed, then cut the vacuum seal. For our mattress, Brooklyn Bedding starts with a layer of high-density foam for a supported base. Just above the base, an 8-inch core of over 1,000 individually encased coils provides the essential support. Immediately above the coils is a 1-inch layer of memory foam and 2-inch layer of hyper-elastic TitanFlex foam. Finally, at the very top is a 1.5-inch layer of antimicrobial CopperFlex foam with TitanCool, which is designed to maintain an ideal sleep body temperature of 88 degrees. Every RV mattress from Brooklyn Bedding comes with a limited lifetime warranty and a 120-night sleep trial. Visit RVmattress.com/grandadventure and use code GRANDADVENTURE to get a full 30% off your entire order. Not skirting means that we need to place a special emphasis on keeping our plumbing warm. Normally, our RV's furnace is ducted into the basement storage area where our plumbing connections live. But because we're not using our furnace, we need to replace that missing heat with another source. This little oscillating desktop ceramic heater from Amazon does the trick. Pointed right at our city water connection and filtration and water softening systems. This not only keeps our water flowing smoothly, but also comes with the added benefit of simulating
heated floors in our bedroom and bathroom areas, as they're located directly above our basement storage area. Our chosen RV park puts heat tape on its water hydrants, but a heated hose to connect our RV to city water is still an absolute must. This is a water hose wrapped in heat tape and completely enclosed in a rubberized sheath. This little wire sticking out over here is a temperature sensor that automatically turns on the heat tape anytime the temperature dips below 37 or 38 degrees. This is an inexpensive heated hose from Amazon. We're not a fan of the Camco heated hoses commonly found in RV supply stores, for every single one we've tried has ultimately failed around the hose end connectors. Every single time. If you're running lithium iron phosphate batteries, you can't charge them if their internal temperature drops below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Their internal battery management system, or BMS, will automatically shut them down below freezing. That oscillating desktop ceramic heater not only warms our plumbing connections, but also keeps our battery bank in the basement storage area right in the Goldilocks zone for efficient charging and discharging. We close everything up to stay warm, but 2 people and our dog Zoe can create a lot of moisture. In the semi-arid high alpine of the Intermountain West, that doesn't create much of an issue. In fact, the added humidity is almost welcome. But if you're wintering in a more humid environment, you may need to employ something like a max air fan, or even a dehumidifier to prevent condensation from dripping off the RV ceiling or windows, otherwise known as RV rain. Instead of humidity, keeping everything buttoned up tight brings us another unexpected side effect: stale air, complicated by the odors produced by cooking, our dog, our bathroom, our laundry bag, and more. We've solved that problem this winter thanks to the Airlock One ionizer that we mounted right within each of our RV's air conditioners. It works by breaking apart water molecules found naturally in the air into charged hydrogen and oxygen ions that flow through our RV's air ducts, attaching to airborne pollutants and breaking them down at the molecular level. This hospital-grade technology results in cleaner, fresher air throughout our RV, providing a noticeable improvement in indoor air quality. We've placed an affiliate link and associated QR code right here on your screen and down below in the video description to earn a 10% discount on your purchase from Airlock.
We hope that sharing how we stay warm in our RV during winter has proven useful to you. If you liked this episode, please be sure to give us a huge thumbs up down below. And while you're down below, that's where you'll find the comments section, where we love to hear from you each and every week. And we would love your tips on how you stay warm while winter camping. We'd be honored if you shared the channel with your friends, family, and on social media. But if you're not yet a grand adventurer yourself, there is no better time than right now for you to go smash that little subscribe button right down there and ring that notification bell to be sure that you never miss a grand adventure, because we premiere new RV-centric outdoor videos each and every Wednesday. So until next Wednesday, please remember, life is nothing but a grand adventure. We'll see you then.